Welcome to Worldwide Electric's instructional step-by-step video on how to properly change the output shaft orientation of a Worldwide HdR series cast iron right angle worm gear reducer. This demonstration will apply to all Worldwide HdR cast iron right angle gear center distance sizes where the output shaft is either in the right-handed or the left-handed output orientation and you would like to change the output orientation to the other side. For example, make a right-handed output unit into a left-handed output unit. Once you acquire your selected gear reducer, be aware that all Worldwide HdR series reducers are delivered pre-filled with Mobil SHC 634 synthetic gear oil. To change the orientation of the output shaft, you must drain the gear oil into a suitable container before proceeding any further. Do not discard the oil, as you can reuse the oil again once the physical changes to the reducer are completed. Worm gear reducers can be mounted in various orientations, and the oil level must be adjusted for each mounting position available. As you replace the gear oil into the unit, be aware that there is only enough oil for position A mounting. Changing mounting positions and oil levels is not the purpose of this video. Consult the operating manual for more information regarding required oil levels for each mounting position. Tools recommended for this demonstration are a socket set and socket wrench sized appropriately for the bolt heads in the output covers. Begin by removing the opposite drive-end output shaft cover and the drive-end output shaft cover. Although they are the same size, the bearings for the opposite drive-in and the drive-in seal are supposed to move with the covers. In most cases, the bearings and the seals stay in the cover when you remove the covers. If not, they should stay on the shaft, which is to be turned around also. Put the opposite drive-in output shaft cover where the drive-in output shaft cover was and tighten it up. When installing the opposite drive-in output shaft cover, the original gasket is to be used if there is no damage. If the gasket was damaged during cover removal, secure a new gasket before proceeding. Damaged gaskets will eventually leak, so it's best to deal with this issue now rather than later. Install the drive-in output shaft cover where the opposite drive-in output shaft cover was and tighten it up. Check by pulling the shaft with hand to see if there's any axle movement. You shouldn't feel any axle movement. Note: all Worldwide HdR series cast iron right angle worm gear reducers are shipped with a breather plug in the packaging box. Follow the instructions in the operating manual regarding proper positioning of the breather plug in the gearbox based on the proposed gearbox mounting orientation. There are 3 ports where the breather plug may be properly installed. Based on your mounting of the gear reducer, install the breather plug in the highest port location where the oil in the gear reducer remains below the breather plug insert. Again, please refer to the installation maintenance manual to learn the proper oil levels for the various mounting positions. This concludes the installation process of changing the output shaft orientation on a Worldwide Electric HdR series shaft output reducer. If you have any questions, feel free to call us at 1-800-808-2131. And thank you for choosing Worldwide Electric and Hyundai Heavy Industries.